Hello, I am Robert Bananigan, and I'm the Eco Leader, and here with me is George Fluffenstein. Today, we're going to be telling you about the advantages and the disadvantages of oil sands in Alberta. Thank you, and continue watching as we give you this wonderful program.
I am George Fluffenstein, and I am the CEO of Suncor Energy, which is the most important oil sand company in Alberta.
And now, George, why is your job so important? Why are oil sands in Alberta important to you and everybody else?
Well, I think it's important because oil is what Alberta gives. It's the most important thing that Alberta provides us with. And for everyone to work around oil, it gives us more opportunities and jobs.
You're very correct in that way. But explain to me how they provide jobs.
Because you know how oil sand gives us oil, and oil is for transportation and all the materials that everyone buys.
Yeah, and right, don't they like work machines that make stuff to transport stuff, right? Yeah, all right, I remember. I think we are, yeah, okay. So anyways, that's one point why oil sands are very good.
I am George Flubenstein, as you heard from my intro, and now I will tell you what oil provides us with. Okay, so first, oil is used for transportation in cars and trains and airplanes,
And
etc.
boats too, I
And boats,
think.
yeah. And it keeps us warm because like coal is used to burn stuff, and stuff is like to keep us warm with, you know. It is also used to cook food, and most survival materials like clothing and materials that are made of fleece and synthetics, and yeah, basically any plastic products are made out of oil.
Really? Wow. Well, although you're saying oil gives to us, I find that it actually takes away from us as well. In order to get the sand and the oil and the water and the clay that is needed to make oil, there needs to be open mining in Alberta. But the oil sands in Alberta cover over 48,000 square kilometers, which is quite a lot. But the bad thing is that 2.6 million trees have been replanted, 626 hectares of land have been reclaimed, but that's only 9% of the actual land that is being used to be mined. Oil sands, the oil is used for everything. But in this, it creates lots of pollution and greenhouse gases, which are not good, as you've seen all the global warming products. Yeah. Anyways, a cool fact about oil, but also kind of sad, is that it takes 2 tons of oil sands to extract enough oil to make 1 barrel of oil. 1 barrel of oil contains 42 US gallons, 35 imperial gallons, and 159 liters. Don't you agree that that's quite a bit, although you are the very great leader?
I do agree with you, but still, oil is very important in our lives. Like, it provides us with everything human needs. If we didn't have oil in Alberta, no one would be able to afford, like, they wouldn't be able to transport without human labor. They would have they wouldn't have enough machine power to power up all the things
that we
that
need.
yeah,
Yeah.
the things that we need.
But you're talking about that we have all this oil. But what happens when we do, if we do, run out of oil? We won't ever be able to use it.
Time for a commercial break, kitties!
To backing in 5 minutes, otherwise you will miss it.
I'm Barry, and I need to get this stinking stingray off of my face. If you help me, please contact me at 911, and you'll be offered $10 million. But this stingray is just stuck on my face. Ah!
Now we're back from the commercial break.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So our previous topic was about how oil would be if we ran out and how humans would live around it. So, Mr. Bananakin, what do you think about that?
Well, I think it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, everything runs on oil, but because there are so many new greener renewable sources now,
Yeah.
I think we'd be able to do that. Because like wind turbines, geothermal, and actually, did you know that biomass is a really cool way to generate electricity?
I didn't know that.
You didn't? Well, it's a very cool topic and you should look at it a bit more. Because there's still gonna be, I don't know how we'll be able to get cars to go, but I think if we use electricity instead of oil, it'd be better. Because that way there'll be less global
But
warming.
it still takes longer for electricity to process through the energy than using oil to process through the energy.
But if there's electricity, there will be pollution and greenhouse gases. But I guess this topic is still debatable on, so we'll check back in a second or two. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, we're back from the discussion about whether humans need oil or not. I think that humans really could survive without oil, but it depends where you are. If you're in somewhere that doesn't have oil around and you can survive with all the agriculture and all the electricity and things, you wouldn't need oil. But if you were in Alberta and Alberta really needs oil, all the occupation would be lost because every job in Alberta are related to oil. And for us to get back on track, you would need a lot of human labor because everything runs on machines and things and manufacturers. If you weren't with oil, you would need humans. Many Albertans don't really approve of that because human labor is really, 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 really expensive in Alberta. And so it would be hard for materials and things to run.
This discussion is still kind of depends on what your point of view is. Because I think we don't need oil, but other people really want and need oil. But it depends on how you're doing in the world, as George already stated. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a bit about oil sands, why they're good, why they're bad, and you gained a new view on it. Anyways, tune back later for a commercial.
Oh no! The stingray's on top of me too! No, my fluff's gonna get eaten! Ah!
Okay, this is so... What?
This is our test round for our thing. Okay. Hopefully it works. Bye. It's underground. It's underground. But it's moving. It's alive. Get it off. Get it off.
Now it's under my nibs!
I didn't think it would hurt that bad. Oh no.
It's a worm, it's a worm, it's a worm!
Sad face. Just kind of do something as
I'm
if.
just gonna walk away.
Sleuvenstein, as you heard from my intro. Right now, I'm gonna provide you with information that about oil gives us. Oh wait.